Hey friend, you are going to love today's episode. I had the wonderful opportunity of interviewing Kristell Segovia, who is both a travel nurse and travel agent. Join us as we dive into Kristell's extraordinary journey of self-discovery through travel and how it shaped her life both personally and professionally. Hi, and welcome back to the podcast. I am so excited to have today on our podcast, Kristell.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Can you please give us a little introduction about yourself?
Yes, my name is Kristell Segovia. I'm a travel nurse and as well like travel agent, entrepreneur, like everything. So I do a little bit of everything here and there. But I'm a full-time travel nurse and travel agent too.
Awesome. How long have you been a nurse for?
I'm gonna say I finished my school like around 2012.
Okay.
And it's international nursing. So
Okay.
I am coming from Mexico.
Okay.
And then here in the U.S. became a nurse since 2017.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
And what departments or areas have you worked in?
I've been working in the ER mostly. I
Okay.
started as a ER tech and then became a nurse. And I started like in my hometown in Texas. And then when COVID hit, I started traveling.
Okay.
With my travel, I started like in the ER or as well. And I've been doing as well like ER holding, surge, tele, like a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I saw that you listed all the different countries and cities that you went to in 2025. Do you mind sharing a little bit about that?
No, of course, it's really great. I love traveling, as you know. And yes, approximately it's going to be like 15 to 17 countries that I went this year. I think it was more than what I thought about because usually I put a goal for myself traveling out of the country and usually it's like 10 countries a year. At this time I went like over that.
Above and beyond.
And yeah, it was like 17 countries. I did like 3 cruises, I think. And I love going abroad because I feel like getting to know different cultures and different people. Oh, I love it.
So many great experiences.
Yes.
That's awesome. So where would you say that your passion for travel came from? Like, have you always loved to travel?
I'm going to say everything started after COVID.
Okay.
It was like a little bit of tough times for everybody in general. But I was doing my travel assignment as a COVID nurse or emergency nurse. And it was like, I think like 6 months, like tough months where we were losing patients. We were the last ones to see them. And after that, I think I needed like a reconnect with myself. And I left, I think for a month. I left on my first travel, like solo travel.
Okay.
I went to Mexico. Obviously, it's something special for me because Mexico is my home. Like I grew up there. And I think just going solo, like reconnecting with yourself, like being around nature, like the ocean, everything makes me get this passion for traveling and make me like kind of reconnect with myself every time that, nursing give you stressful situations.
Yes.
Like every day into nursing is, we don't know like these situations and we have to fix people. We have to help them out. And all of that like guide me to traveling. And nowadays is like a passion for me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that definitely shows.
Yeah.
So it seems like kind of a coping or a healing or a way for you to cope and deal with the stress of life. Like it kind of brings that spark and that joy to your life.
Yeah. And I'm grateful that I'm able to do it because obviously before that we work a lot, and before that I was not able to afford it or I was not able to give this trips to myself. And now that I have a good job, like I'm still travel nurse, like full time. And at the same time, like I travel for fun because I love it and because that makes me keeps going in my nursing career. So I love it.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I love it. I think you're so inspiring.
Yes. And that's what I do in my community on my Instagram and my Facebook or YouTube. It's like I try to inspire like those people that they're outside, that they're like scared of traveling solo, scared of like getting out of their comfort zone. It's like, come on, you can do it. Like everybody can do it. And you can learn a lot from like these beautiful worlds. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind telling us a little bit more about your business?
Okay. 2023, like it's mostly like been like 2 to 3 years. I became a travel agent. I don't know. This just got me like out of my comfort zone. And somebody approached me. It was like, hey, I see that your passion is like into traveling. I think I have something that you might benefit from it. And I'm like, let me see. So it was kind of scary. I feel like when we're introduced to something new, we all scare about. We have
Of
fears.
course. It's unfamiliar, the unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was for me the case. And then I was like, I'm already traveling. I'm already doing this. Why not get benefit from it?
Yeah.
And I started initially to get like bookings for myself, for my travels and all of that. Then right now I see the potential of this business that you can train people to do the same thing and benefit from saving money on your own travel, getting commissions on bookings that we're already doing it
Yeah.
anyways. And that's how I became a travel agent. And now I have like a team that is working into that as well. And I'm like, why not? Like, if we're already doing it on a website that is keeping commissions, why not just keep it
It's a
to
no-brainer.
yourself? Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love it so far. And yeah, believe me, like scary things, I know initially they're scary, but you can get like 100% like benefit from it. And why not to do it? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that's part of why you traveled, you like exceeded your goal on countries and traveling this year is because of the business?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Because before I was doing it, obviously with my travel nursing and then travel, I started like by myself doing it like solo travels. And it was mainly in the US.
Okay.
It was like more like, okay, around like Colorado, California, Texas. And then now with this travel agents business, I've been like more exposed to going other countries.
Yeah.
And like you meet a lot of people from all over, like US, UK, everywhere. So this company like has opened like a lot of benefits for me and a lot of like other places that I didn't even think that I was going to. So it's great.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too.
So out of all the travels that you've been through over the years, would you mind sharing maybe a most memorable trip or a challenging experience, a funny experience, just something that pops out to you?
I'm going to say I have many.
I bet.
One of the most beautiful countries that I've been has been Iceland. I was not expecting like people to be really warm and really like welcoming. That's one of them. Philippines, I just went like last year and I love it. People are so welcoming. Even I was solo. They were like always like, oh, don't worry, come with us. Like we're gonna explore here. I'm like, okay, great, let's go. But yeah, I love that part of like being out of your comfort zone and getting to know new people. As well, I have scary stories on the other part. Brazil, it was one of them. On this trip, it was like everything that go wrong, possible, like went wrong. The airline didn't deliver my luggage. So I was on a trip out of the country for 21 days without luggage.
Wow.
So, yes, it was challenging. But as well, like, like in that situation, you have to go shopping.
Yeah.
So
you got a new wardrobe out of it. You have to improvise.
Improvise, new outfits, new everything. So I got like into that. I was like, okay, let me look for a shopping mall. And okay, we looked for the shopping mall. I went shopping. At the end of the day, I think it got dark outside and I requested Uber.
Okay.
So I requested an Uber. The Uber came by and I saw the plates and it was the same plates. It was saying like white card and I'm like, oh, it's a white card. Okay. I got into it because it was really late and I was waiting outside the mall.
Not the most ideal place. Yeah.
Yes. I heard before it's like Brazil's not the safest. So it's like just get into the car and go to the hotel. And I'm like, okay, perfect. So I got into the car, I got my shopping stuff and I was ready to go. And we start driving. We start going ahead like to my hotel. And then on my map, like we were going to a different route. And I was like, maybe he's going around. Maybe the
like
traffic,
there's construction or
something. You're like, okay, maybe something. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to wait. I'll wait like maybe 5 minutes. He keeps going the opposite way. And I'm like,
your radar is going off. Like something's not right.
Off. And I'm like, okay. And then I don't know what I did. And I'm like, hey, sir, like my hotel is the other way. And he was not Spanish, nor English. No, it was Portuguese, whatever he was speaking. So I was just like, oh, he didn't understand me. He was just like nodding, like, yeah. And I'm like,
So scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was by myself. So I was like, and then I look on the map, the ride disappeared. And I'm like, okay, this is not my driver. I'm like, why might ride disappear when I'm still on it?
Yeah.
Um, I was like, and then that's when I approached him. It's like, hey, you're not my ride, and he was still like nodding, like, yeah, you're right. And I was like,
No, you're not.
no, you're not. And I had like all my bags of shopping like with me, and I think he got to a stop,
Okay.
to a light. It become red. There was a car in front of him, a car behind him, and on the side, and that was my opportunity.
Yeah.
That was my opportunity. I got out of the car. Thank the Lord that the doors, they were not
I was
locked.
just thinking, like, what if the child lock was on?
Yes.
You know?
So, and this, it was not locked. And I was just like, oh my God, good that I got out. I got out. I didn't know where I was. I just started walking the opposite way. And I just went the opposite way. And I was like, oh my God. I started like, I'm requesting another Uber. I was like hoping he's not the same one. And then it was somebody else show up on the other side of the road. I just crossed the road. I got into the car and I started talking to him
Right
about it.
away.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, he started going the right way to my hotel. I was just like, oh my
Thank God. Thank
Yes.
God so much.
And I
Yeah.
didn't talk about the situation for a while because I know my mom always gets scared of me traveling solo, and my family, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But after a while, I recorded myself and I posted a video about it. It's like, people, you need to be
To bring
aware.
yeah.
You need to be aware of this. You know, we get distracted when you get into a car and it's like, oh, you close the phone. It's like, oh,
Yeah, like you
start
said, you
talking.
checked the plates, you checked the car, it came at the right time. Like there's a lot of things that were
Yeah.
good about it.
And it was not.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I posted a video like maybe a month after. I was like, you know, I need to tell people about this situation and for them to be careful.
Yes.
Because obviously, like in this time, like I was aware about like the ride or paying attention on it, but
And willing to speak up.
yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what could have happened if I didn't speak up, if I didn't get out, like where
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't want to think. We don't want to think about all the.
Yeah, but
But
that was
it's-
one of the scary things that happens to me. And I'm not gonna say just because of that situation happened to me, I'm gonna label like Brazil like as a horrible
Yeah.
country because it's not. It's beautiful, but obviously, like you need to be careful everywhere you go.
Yeah. Everywhere you go, there's that opportunity. There's that risk.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. So yeah, everybody out there, just be careful.
And speaking about that, some of your recent posts that you just did in the last few days about solo travel, being aware, trusting your gut, protecting your safety over other people's feelings. Do you mind sharing a little more about that?
Yes, it was just like kind of tips for everybody, like not being uncomfortable saying no. Like, you know, like you don't know new people, like, and sometimes they invite you to do things that you don't feel comfortable. You don't feel it. It's like, just don't do it. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Instead
matter.
of being worried about being rude,
Yeah.
you're like, I'm going to protect my safety
Yeah.
first.
And of course, like when you post things, like don't post it on real time because obviously safety first. You never know, like if somebody that follows you or somebody is around just looking where you are to do something bad on you, like don't post it like a different time, a different location.
When
But
you're
yeah.
not going to be tracked.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. And for safety, because if you're like always traveling solo, like you always have to get these measures to protecting yourself
Yeah.
and to go home like safely to your family. So
And working in the emergency department, we've seen our share of psychiatric conditions and people that are unstable or using drugs. Like people can be very unpredictable.
yeah, and they can approach you and you don't know their intentions, so it's better safe than
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful advice. Kristell, do you mind sharing with us another story about a memorable trip that you've been on?
Yes, I have a different one. This is in Bali, Indonesia. Like, it's a beautiful place to visit, and people are so nice and welcoming to the tourist. I think the majority of their money comes from the tourism. But yes, I think I went back in 2022. I went a solo trip as well. And I wanted to experience scuba diving.
Okay. Is this
So-
your first time?
Yes,
Okay.
first time ever. So I was like, yes, let's go. Let's try scuba diving. It was a great experience, I'm going to say. It was like instructor and just me. So great.
One-on-one.
Yeah, one-on-one. I was like, okay, that's going to make me feel more confident, more safe because it's just one person instead of a group.
Yeah.
And yeah, we start going and trying, you know, you do some exercises before going really deep
Okay.
and breathing exercises, like getting to work with the mask and with the valve and just like you're breathing. You're just trying to relax.
Okay.
Everything was fine. I think we went in one dive. Great. I think we did like 8 meters down and I'm like, awesome. Like it was a great experience. A lot of fishes, turtles, like everything go.
Yeah. Like a dream.
Yes. So I'm like, oh, I'm doing great. And then we went for break. We went for lunch. We got out of the water, lunch, and then we came back. She's like, oh, you have a second dive. Okay, great. Let's do it. And I was feeling more comfortable, nice. We started going down little by little. I think we hit like 10, 11 meters. And I'm like, okay, that's great. We went down to 12 meters. I think it's the max for the first time.
Okay.
And everything was great. I don't know what I did, but water started getting into my mask. Down there, the first time ever, I was like, oh my God, this is start freaking out. Just the sensation of feeling the water to your nose.
And knowing how deep you are.
Yes. And they tell you all the times, like, don't stop breathing, just keep breathing, just keep breathing. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I can do it. I start freaking out.
I'm just thinking panic. Yeah.
Yes. I'm freaking out. And I'm just like, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. And I'd start like telling him, I was just like, I want to go up, I want to go up. And he's like, what's wrong? And we went up. We try again. He's like, okay, let's switch mask. Maybe the mask. My mask is going to be better, Okay. And I'm like, okay, let's try it again. And we start going down again. I think my mask starts getting foggy. And then whenever we hit like 12, I don't know, the pressure or my movements of the face, again, water in. I'm like, my God. Again, freaking out, panicking.
Yeah.
And I was just like, we're done. Let's go up. So we went up again. He's like, what happened again? I'm like, my mask and I'm this and I'm scared and I cannot do it. And he's like, but you were doing great. I'm like, I know. And he's like, okay, let's go back. And we just like, instead of like going back down, we're like, okay, let's swim on top of the ocean, just like
kind of snorkeling
on the surface.
Okay.
Yes, we did the snorkeling.
Okay.
We just did the snorkel to the beach and then we're like, okay, we're done. And I'm like, oh my God. And then on the way back to my hotel, I was like, why are you doing these activities by yourself in a country that they don't know you? What if something happens to you? I'm like, oh my God, this is so scary. I'm like, who's going to call your mom? Nobody knows your mom's number. I'm like, oh my God. But believe me, I love the experience being in Bali and people were so nice. Like always, like they do it safely. Yes. But of course, like being your first time, it's like, oh my God, don't do it like that. Always take a friend, guys.
I admire you for like trying again though, not letting it stop you. Yeah.
No, I try again. And now last time I went to Thailand and I got my certification. Now I know how to dive. Now I know how to get that water out. Now I know to do those things because I'm like, if I'm going to keep doing these things, I rather
You want to
learn.
be trained.
Yes, train and learn like these things. Like if in case an emergency happen, what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're emergency nurses, so we need to know.
We need to be prepared.
Yes,
Have some tools in our kit.
Yes.
So is the water going into the mask, is that like a normal thing and you just push it out or?
It is a normal thing.
Okay.
Yes. But obviously when it's your first time, it's like, you don't know, you freak out. And it's a normal thing. You can even wash your mask inside and get the water out.
Okay.
So it's just like, oh my God, if I knew this before, like probably I couldn't have like a better experience for the first time.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's that whole knowledge is power, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now I know it's like, learn first your skills and then go and do the things.
That's
okay.
awesome.
We'll learn on the process.
I have another question about that. Did you see any kind of like shark or barracudas or any kind of scary sea creatures while you were diving?
Like everybody thinks about that before jumping in the water. I was the same. Every time that I go into the water, it's just like, oh, hopefully there's nothing out there.
Nothing's hungry near me.
Yes. But no, I haven't had that experience yet.
Okay.
There's some fish that it's scary. It's called triggerfish.
Okay.
That they're so territorial. If you get close to him, he will attack you. And it's not that they have like big teeth or whatever, but they bite.
Okay.
Believe me, all the like snorkels and all the like scuba divers, they're scared more of that than sharks.
Okay. Because you know they're going to be aggressive? Okay.
Yes. If you get close to like their home, they'll start getting aggressive. They'll start following you until you're like, go
You're
away.
like, get out of here.
Yes. And they're really cute. Like they're nice to see, but yeah, just stay away from them though.
Okay.
But I haven't seen any shark. I'm looking forward for this summer. I'm probably doing another scuba diving trip.
Okay.
And hopefully I see some sharks or whale sharks. It'll be nice just to
Yeah.
have the experience, you know? Yeah.
And you film while you're
You
diving.
cannot film
Oh,
them.
you cannot. Okay.
No,
It's
you don't.
all just what you take in.
Yes.
Okay.
And of course you cannot touch them. They tried obviously to protect all the like ocean life and everything. But yeah, try not to touch them. No, any corals, nothing like that, because we're trying to protect them. But yeah, of course, like whenever like under the water, you have to be really aware of your surroundings. You just keep looking around and always like you have a body, like somebody with you, like on your right, on your left, but always like diving together. It's
Okay.
like the safety way to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I love it though. And scuba diving, just being down there is just like a different world.
Yeah.
It's so peaceful. Yeah. Recommend it.
Awesome. That's awesome. So, Kristell, say somebody is wanting to do more traveling. They have a passion for it, but they're not sure how to get started. Like, what would be some recommendations you would give?
I would say approach me, guys. I'm here to help you. And of course, like we have a platform that's how we started. This platform like take you into like all the trainings, all the video calls that you have to be like trained before starting, all the travel partners that we have available. We have as well like a group chat that is like really helpful if in case I'm not available, somebody else had like experience about cruises or about like group trips. Like everybody there is really helpful. Like you can ask questions like, hey, what about going on a cruise? What about going to Disney? Like, can somebody help me or guide me how to do that? Like, we are like really helpful in that. And as well, like if you want to become like somebody that you have a team and you want to train people, like you can do it too.
Okay.
That's the beautiful part of this like travel agent, that you can like train, you can make money from training people, you can make money from booking for others or booking
Okay.
from your own. So it's really nice.
So, it's like a network of resources to help you find
Yeah.
where you want to go, different experiences, better prices on things.
Obviously, like you can get like better prices as a travel agent, but as well, we have like some fam trips. It's called like this fam trips that is like just for travel agents
Okay.
that they promote, like obviously like Greece or different countries for you to travel in there, get introduced into the country, get introduced of like what the tours, how's the hotels, and then you promote it to all the followers that you have.
Okay.
And then that's the way you start inviting people. Of course, like if some people's like, oh, I don't want to do the business part, like I just want to do travel for me. I'm like, yes, you can do that too as well. I'm going to Israel. I'm going to the Holy Land. And this is part of like a travel agent's fam trip.
Okay.
So they're kind of opening the country again for the tourism. And we're going again, like to see if people start like going on these trips and opening the country to bring people in and to show them that it's safe.
You
know,
can
to go
share
back.
your firsthand experience.
Of
You
course.
can say, oh, this is what I did. This is what I recommend.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, oh, this could be good for you.
I always like try to go whatever the client wants. But obviously, if I've been in that place, I'm always going to give you the best recommendations. You know, like I went on this, like I will not recommend you that season if you want to go in a better season for sunny or whatever, like the weather rainy or whatever. Like I will recommend you the best.
I can see how that would be really beneficial because, like, when my husband and I went to Hawaii,
Mhm.
I had a friend that lived there.
Okay.
So she gave us like local recommendations, places to eat, things to do. And I feel like we got a better experience because of that.
Because you
Yeah.
knew somebody that has been already there, or
Yeah.
have been there. So yeah, that's the main thing. On my social media, I try to post like every time that I go like somewhere, I try to post like information about the trip, information about like, you know, what the currency, like what to bring, what to pack, like everything, even the visas, because sometimes some countries they have visas. Like as a US Americans, we're like, oh yeah, we're allowed everywhere. I'm like, no. So you have to pay like those fees. You have to prepare before even the trip. You're over there. Like even before that, like some countries they were not allowed you to come in if you don't have a visa or all the requirements that they're asking.
Okay. So you might travel there and then be turned away.
Yes.
Okay.
Or even like before you leave the US, the airlines, they will not allow you to get into the plane if you don't
Okay.
have those permits or visas.
It's good you'll know before.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, yeah,
hopefully
yeah.
you do research.
Yeah,
first.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully everything goes well, because as a travel agent, we want everything to be fun and happy.
Have you been somewhere that you didn't speak the language?
Yes.
How did you kind of navigate through that?
I'm going to say I've been in a lot of places that I wouldn't speak the language. Obviously, America, English is not my first language, but I can manage.
Yes.
I can still work as a nurse, guys. But the thing is, like, America and South America, I can do it because Spanish and English do that well.
Okay.
Asia, I love going to Asia. I'm gonna say that. But Asia, they have too many languages. I went to China maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
My mom wanted to go, so I was like, okay, let's go, Mom. Let's plan the trip. And neither of us like speak Mandarin. So they were like, okay, let's go. So we went over there. Sign language is the universal language for everyone. You can have a tour guide. The tour guide will help you a lot, or Google. But sign language is the key.
Okay.
I've been in restaurants, and obviously you have the menu, and it's like, oh my God, everything's in Mandarin.
I have no idea what this is.
So we were like, oh, can we get this? And the girls are like, yeah. I'm like, okay, perfect. Neither of them or us would speak like the same language. They didn't speak English or Spanish. I didn't speak Mandarin. I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you. And then I think one of the times in China, we had like a situation that my mom was like, oh, I want water. I want water. And I'm like, okay, let me order water. And I'm like, oh yeah, can we get water? And she's like, yeah. And then she went. And then the girl came back. It was like water, but for tea water.
Like hot water.
Yeah, hot water. And my mom is like, no, I want that regular. I'm like, oh my God, let me see if I can ask for ice. And I'm like, can you have ice? And she's like, let me see. And then she went away. She brought something else. I was like, oh my God, thank you. I'm like, Mom, we have to deal with this. Drink it.
You're like, just let it.
let it cool off. That's it. But it's fun though. It is
Yeah,
funny.
it gives you stories to tell and making memories. Not
Yes.
everything's perfect.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you have to, like get comfortable with that situation. That's like, it's not going to be perfect. These trips, like, yes, you have plans sometimes and they don't go the way you want them. And you have to adapt.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful just being out there and just like, okay, I got lost. I'll find a way. Don't worry. I'll ask somebody or just enjoy here being lost. Don't worry. But it's beautiful. I love being out there. And believe me, like in China, we love the place and a lot of people will approach you for pictures.
Okay.
I think they're not so used to seeing a lot of people from America or from other countries that they were like, I don't know, amazed to see you there. It's like, can we
You feel
take
like a
picture?
celebrity.
Yes. I have a video about it. It's like, oh my God, everywhere is like, oh, can we take a picture? Even the wife is like, oh, she wants to take a picture with you. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, come in, do it. Let's take a picture. But it was so funny. I'm like, oh my God, they're so lovely. I love people. It was so
Meeting new
nice.
people, different experiences, different cultures.
Yes. Yeah. And everybody, I feel like at the end of the day, we're the same human. And we have the same, like, hopes. We hope for the same, like a better world, like for everybody be the same at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And everywhere, it doesn't matter like what passport do you have. At the end of the day, like we're in the same place and it's like, let's enjoy like this time together.
Yeah.
So I love that.
That's beautiful. And you are so inspiring. And I love your passion. It comes through in all of your posts.
Thank you.
Whenever I see it, I have that inspiration of like, I want to travel more. I want to experience new things.
Yeah. I hope I'm giving that vibe because it's like, it's what I want to share to people. It's like, even if you don't feel like, like getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like, it's great just being out there. Like, getting to know new people, getting to know the culture, getting to know how they eat, how they work, how they move around. It's like, oh my God, like comparing yourself and them. It's just like, at the end of the day, we do the same thing.
Yeah.
We have husband, we have family, we have
jobs,
and we do the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like getting to know their culture and us.
And it makes us better. Like it
Yeah.
helps us grow and learn and be better humans ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
I really loved one of your recent posts where it has a woman that's blowing out her birthday candles. and it was like very emotional because she had so many things she wanted to experience that she hadn't done by that age. Do you mind kind of sharing a little bit about that?
Yeah, this post, it was mainly like to make people think, about like, don't wait for this perfect time to come. Don't wait for the perfect situation to come. It's like life, it goes so fast
Mhm.
that yes, we get to the age of 50, 40s, 60s, and we already lived the whole life. And we didn't experience those things that we always dream about. We always like waited. It's like, oh no, we'll wait for next summer. We'll wait for next winter. It'll be okay. We'll save money for that time. I'm in a moment of my life that I feel like I learned that life is too short. And we see it a lot in nursing that our patients, like, one day they're here and then the following day maybe they're gone or they get sick or something, like situations, life happen.
Yeah.
And that's that was my learning. And even like losing my dad or my grandma, it made me learn. It's like, we work so hard all this life that life, job, family takes over like all those experiences that we want to live, all our dreams.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't wait for like the perfect time, guys. Just go do it. Even if like, okay, I don't have enough money, make it work. Make
Yeah.
it work. Work an extra day before your trip. You'll get it.
Eat some beans and rice for a week or two.
Yes. Or even on your trip, like, it cannot be the fancy trip. Okay. But go and experience the culture. Go experience the markets. Go experience like every single thing on the country. Believe me, like if you didn't spend $5,000 in the trip and you spend it 1,000, it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so worth it. And that was my goal on that reel, to share it to people that they never think that is the perfect time, that never think or they feel that they're ready.
Or fear holds you back.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like just do it. Even like waiting for somebody to go with you. Don't wait. Like just do it. Believe me, like on the way over there on on the other country, you're gonna meet some new friends. You're gonna meet people that is like you, like traveling like you solo, because it's like they're not waiting. They're just wanted to live the
Just living
experience.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Making the
So
most of it.
yeah, that's my main goal, like for people to realize that not everything is about like working. And nowadays I feel like we live a life like that is really fast. And I'm like, no, like the goal's just not of having like the biggest house, not of having the best car. I'm like, it's great if you have them. It's
Yeah.
great. Be grateful for it. But live the experience, because at the end of the day, that's what we take with
Mhm.
us. That experience, that those like memories that you make on those trips.
And those stories that you share with your family that people
Yeah.
talk about and that go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I rather like people remember me as like with those memories, like traveling all the time and she's experiencing this and she's doing new things, instead of like, oh, she had like an empire of like houses and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah. She
yeah,
had a whole closet of purses or
uh-huh.
something. Yeah.
I'm like, no, please don't do that. I love purses that they wear. I love them, and I
Yeah.
love dressing nicely. But I'm like,
Yes.
on my trees, I rather be comfortable and spend money on experiences that I'm gonna take, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of memories from it, and share it to my community, like my followers. I love, because like a lot of people has reached me out and it's like, hey, like I feel that I'm traveling with you.
Yes.
Like everywhere you go,
Yes.
whenever you post this, it's like I'm traveling and getting to know new places. And I'm like, that's great. I feel
Yes.
so happy because of
Yes.
that. And I'm planning to make like these group trips. Hopefully people come with me and would like to experience new countries. Like, because it's like, okay, if you're scared, let's do it together. Let's
Yeah.
go together. Let's make a group and let's travel, because I want everybody to experience what I have experienced.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
That's beautiful. That's
Yep.
so beautiful. Do you mind sharing with us 3 things that you're thankful for today?
I'm going to say I'm grateful for this. Thank you for inviting me. This is the first time that I do something like this. And obviously, life is something to be grateful. My
Mhm.
family, every opportunity that I have in life is something that I have to be grateful, because good or bad experiences make us learn about it. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful because I have an amazing life. I'm still like working as a nurse that I love to to provide care for others. I love to care for people,
Mhm.
and I love to travel too. So I'm grateful that I'm able to do both things.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
meaningful work. Yeah.
yeah, and I love like that everywhere I go, I find beautiful people that always like grateful, and they're willing to help you. They're willing to help you. They're willing like to care for you, like the same way that I do it for patients. I feel like when I'm in a different country or a different place, there's always people like trying to help me, and I'm like, that's great. It's like a
You
payback kind of
Yeah, like
thing.
you reap what you sow, like what goes around comes around.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
feel like every time that if you put something good out there, it will come back to you. Yeah, I'm grateful for life in general.
Yeah. I think that definitely shines through because I've worked alongside of you several shifts
Mhm.
in the emergency department. And the way that you care for your patients, the way that you talk to them, especially pediatrics, that really made an impression on me. The way that you care for people and show love to them and make them feel more comfortable. And it's just very inspiring. And you can feel that love and that passion. And I'm so grateful to
Thank
know you.
you. Thank you. I'm grateful that we're here today.
Yeah. So, Kristell, if somebody wants to reach out and find how to connect with you, how can we do that?
My social media, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, and it's the Chris Adventures. And I share like all my videos, like stories, travel tips, best travel countries, everything. So I share there. I'm kind of every day posting something so people
Okay.
can connect with me. And yeah, that's where my website as well is. Like for my travel agents, is right
Okay.
there too. So you can find me there, guys. Just contact me, believe me. I'm really approachable. I can help you whenever you're ready.
Okay, wonderful. And we'll be sure to put the lists of the descriptions in the comments
Of
or
course.
in the description.
Yeah, perfect. I'm like, yes, check him out.
Check them out. If you like to read, please consider checking out my book I wrote, Living Trust. It's a short story about a nurse and her husband who learn about trusting God in the midst of their difficulties. It's an emotional book filled with grief, adventure, romance, and ultimately learning to trust God. If that sounds interesting to you, please get your copy on Amazon today. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. And please remember, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only and not intended to substitute for medical advice.